been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
So I'm thinking eucalyptus, Mum agrees, could go, new hammock, could go there. If I cut a load of that back, or actually here, there, eucalyptus. So what are you up to, Mum?
Okay, there's one bloom come out in my roses in my bed, so I'm so
fantastic.
excited. I mean, it's very, very nothing.
But after yesterday's sort of existential funk, we've given you a load of pots,
Yeah, and I'm going to...
bed stuff.
Have we shown in detail these little blue
Yeah, we'll take us over, let's have another little look.
Subs, look at these. They are absolutely
Exquisite,
gorgeous.
aren't
Do you know what they're like? Have you ever heard of Edelweiss?
No. I've heard of the song.
Yeah.
But they're
Like a
called,
mountain.
what are they called? They're called Corridalis.
They're stunning.
Corridalis blue heron. Isn't that a blue heron, Mum? Like a heron. You know what a heron is?
Gorgeous. I do know what a heron is. They're
Very fragile. I think they
stunning.
die very easily.
Yeah, well, you can see one of them.
Well, one of them I've cut back because it was.
Oh, okay.
But if they don't get their watering for a day, they go.
I know. You've taken to heart my cutting back, haven't you? I imagine this sort of scissor hand Pete going around with the things
Who's
going
Pete?
cut.
His name was Edward.
Struppelpeter. Struppelpeter, it was German.
Was it?
The original one.
So Nan's going to take my lemon thyme out, which I've got a bit nervous about.
He's got nervous. I mean, honestly.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put it in that one because that's
Oh, that's really
low.
shallow.
Pardon?
That's really shallow.
Yeah, no, it can be as shallow as. I mean,
So
time.
you're now saying that can't grow any more than it is, really?
No, I'm saying it grows outwards. It doesn't grow down. That's what I'm saying.
It's a spreader.
It's a spreader.
Okay.
It's exactly a spreader.
Now, Mum, we were having a conversation yesterday in the car. We started it. You may have gathered from yesterday that we were a bit overawed. I've been overawed by how overawed you are overawed.
Yeah.
But what were you talking about? You said something about beds.
Yeah, let me just explain
Yeah.
subs, because Mark didn't understand, and I didn't really understand when I left here the
Turn to the
last
sun.
time. But
Keep turning. Step to your left. To your left.
just a step
and
to
back,
your
back.
left,
Yeah, that's it.
and a step to
I
your
think
right.
that's better. Go on then.
It's because all my life of gardening, so that was Bennett's, first of all,
Greenford,
Greenford, Mom's,
Dorset.
has all been in bed. I've been talking beds. I've made beds come.
You've made your bed,
nice.
so now line it.
And even here, that area that I had was a bed, wasn't it?
It
So I
was,
could think in
yeah.
terms of,
The bed we're talking about resurrecting for Nan.
yeah. But, and then suddenly what overcame me while these guys were away and I was looking at the whole garden and the work Mark had done was that essentially it's, this is a proper garden.
Right.
And I mean a proper garden with vistas like what's over there, with trees going up and up and up. I'm really bad with trees. I've never grown really trees in my life. And up to a point you haven't, have you? I mean, you've got your aces, but aces are different. You treat them like, one treats them like plants.
You
don't
treat them like aces.
But yeah, so I just got
Dina's all right, by the way.
overawed, not knowing.
So what are you saying about the beds?
So I'm saying I've got to start to think broader. I've got to start to think.
Do you think the bed is an artificial construct?
Oh yeah, of course.
Entirely. That's what I thought. Because when I looked at Greenfigured Hell, which I looked at last night,
Did you?
yeah, I think we should do a reaction to it.
Oh okay.
Me and you should watch it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There were no beds. I mean,
No.
literally virtually no beds. And now we've created beds. I think you are a victim of bed tyranny.
I'm sure you're right.
Because I was simply looking at your bed yesterday and I was thinking, as I'm now about to do with the eucalyptus tree, why are we only thinking within the bed?
Yeah. Well, yes, exactly. But
We've
what's
got to think outside of the box. Or,
outside of the bed? I agree with that. But what's happened with me as well is that as well as this garden being totally different to any other that I've sort of attempted in my life to even be on the outskirts of. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh my God, that was a really important point.
I think you need to get a bed.
And I've forgotten what it was.
I think you need to get back to bed. The only bed you need to be thinking about, Mum, is going to bed.
No, hold on.
I think we need to shatter the concept of beds. I think putting little edges round beds is throwing us off.
Yeah.
Because I feel liberated by the prospect that we can have containers with things in around the garden.
I know what I was going to say. That has happened.
What has?
Being
Overall.
partly responsible for this garden as
Yes.
I am. It's
Hugely responsible, Mum. Everyone was,
okay. It's come at the same time as I'm less and less physically able. Let me just,
Right, okay.
That's the point I was trying to make. So what is really annoying, and it must be doubly annoying for you, is every time I decide I want to do something, I have to ask you A, to move the containers, B, to move
That's
the...
okay, you can ask me
yeah,
all you
no,
want.
no, but it's also... what's the word where something stops you?
Demotivates you.
Well, not even demotivates me, but it stops me from being...
Stymies you.
What's something where you don't get a chance to be...
You can't.
rush in and
You
do
can't
something
be.
suddenly.
You can't.
What's the word?
It slows you down.
Yeah, but what's the word for something when you can just do it without thinking? It's second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hampering you.
Yeah. It'll come to me in a minute, the word I want. But yes, we've thought of every other word.
I think we just need to think outside the box or outside the bed.
Yeah. I mean, that's all very well to say, but what we're dealing with is, Mark, as soon as subs, when Mark turns this round and you see
I'll
what's
turn it
over
around now.
there,
Hang on.
it's all very well to think outside the box and to think outside the bed, but when you look at what that represents over there in that corner, it's about, I can count off just knowing some of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full-grown mature trees, more or less. Some of the bushes have become trees because they've been there so long. That is a totally different ballgame to me too. I've never had a tree. That's hawthorn down there is the most tree I've ever used, and even then I wasn't too good with it, was I? But no, I'm just explaining really how it's a bit.
But I don't think. Yeah.
No, but anyway, I'm just explaining what the overall thing was. I will get used to it. It's just suddenly coming back.
I was slightly concerned. No. But I'll tell you what I was concerned about.
What?
Because I'm going through so much stuff and doing so much work on fears of abandonment and rejection and all that, I thought you were actually going to announce your retirement from Green Figured Out. And I was, if I'm honest, when I went to bed, I was a bit grief-stricken.
Don't say
No,
that.
I was thinking, I think my mum doesn't know how to tell me she doesn't want to do the Green Figured Out anymore.
No.
They'd be desperately upset. We'd be desperately upset.
No,
and Mum,
no.
you'd only be letting yourself down.
No, I'm just trying to explain to you what's going on in my very...
Yeah, you're trying to make sense of what happened yesterday.
Very, very peculiar brain.
So, in a weird way, are you quite happy with your little... So what are you going to do after the blue herons?
I'm not sure about that yet.
Well, I tell you what, here's a few... Going back to our idea that we need to just sort of be a bit more improvisational, a little bit more jazz impromptu.
Okay.
Come over here. Weird the way they look burnt.
Yeah.
These things like... well, part of my thinking here was, I'm a big fan of a little area, and I was wondering whether we just beef up your thistle area, have a few more thistles peppered around your bed. So it's a feature within the bed.
Okay.
It's a thought.
It is a thought.
You don't have to have it there. But the other thought was, I can't remember what these are, but these are beautiful and they're meant to be planted into beds. They've just been put in there for now. So why don't we do, by my extension, why don't we experiment by putting them in your bed?
Okay, good thinking.
Yeah?
So that's two things.
Two things. And then you were thinking even with the dianthus.
They're slightly more problematic because they're so fragile.
Are they like carnations?
Yeah, exactly. Smell much nicer.
And a little bit like peonies, they get to a point where they open and then collapse.
Yeah,
they fall over.
They should have.
Or poppies.
The reason they haven't opened is that I suspect.
Too dark.
Yeah, that never gets full sun there. If it had full sun there, the thing is, though, Mark, that it would have opened and be finished because they don't last that long.
Right. Okay, so it's kind of a good thing that they haven't got it.
In a way,
for your bed, it is.
It's kept them at that.
And then the other thing that I got, which I can't remember what they are these, which we may as well try popping those maybe in a corner of your bed. These are the things I'm just thinking. I'm just spitballing now. This is how I think we need to proceed.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said. Can I just say,
yes.
I don't know what you think about this. You know, you say about
the thistles.
The thistles. I'm a big fan, and this goes back to the fashions when I was doing gardening, going to Chelsea and whatever. If you've got something like the thistle, which is so different from the rest of the plants everywhere,
Just have one.
You put them together. You make a feature of them together because then they look.
Well, that's what I was wondering whether you could.
Yeah, no, I can. Rather than separating them around the bed, I mean, where they become nothing.
I think we need to talk about this down there when we get down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you pretty much think that doesn't convince you, obviously.
Without being in situ to demonstrate what I'm about to say,
Okay.
I think the original Thistle is a little bit too close to your rose. That's my only concern. Maybe we dig up the old Thistle and put all 3 thistles. In fact, I think you've got 4. There's another one here. You'd have 4 in the end.
Okay.
4 thistles.
Okay.
It's a thought.
It's
I just worry that your rose
A rose.
is eclipsing the Thistle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's.
We've got a little bit of a Thistle rose scenario down there, which
Yeah.
sometimes happens. It's known.
It is now.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, Mum. I'm liking moving pots around the garden. This is a new thing. Every time you come out here, Mum, I'm running around with a pot, putting it somewhere.
If you put that pot of dianthus down where some of your other pots are along the edge,
Yeah.
they'll all be out by the end of the day.
Let's do it.
And with those, they're like the iris. You have to cut them as soon as they come out, and then another one comes.
Yeah, none of us believed you when you cut the irises,
but
but
you
then
do
they
believe
flowered.
it.
Yeah, they did. And also, this is so liberating. I've chopped this away. I'm not taking my eyeball out every time I walk in.
You know what just happened?
What?
I think, I'm hesitating to say this, because I only know a certain amount
A
about
meteorite
birds.
went across the sky.
I think we might have a nightingale.
No, Nat Betty has always said we have.
Betty's always had one.
Betty's
But
always said it.
It was in full sight just now, and the thing about a nightingale is it starts off with a and then goes into a beautiful song, and that's what this did.
Did it?
And it was up there.
Well, like
And
a
the
rhythm and
little
blues
throats
section.
go like this. Yeah, the little throats mark go like this.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Not gobbledy gobbledy.
And then it went tearing over there.
You can hear the babies in the bird box. No, not
Sparrow.
here. You can hear the babies in the bird box, Mum.
Oh.
By your old bed.
Oh, okay.
Not here.
No, not here.
You're right. You
It's
seem
sparrow.
very distracted. Sparrow.
Sparrow is at the tip.
No, it's an albatross.
Okay,
Okay, I'm going to go and do the esophagus. I mean the eucalyptus. No. It's weird how a gap has appeared down the back, isn't it? Well, because they were right up against it. Toffee, no! Toffee! She's taking it through the bloody poppy bit. Oh, Toffee! Oh, Toffs. You going to do that with every one of them? Huh? So anyway, Mum, I'm going for the privet. Is this dead? It looks dead. Right. It's horrible, isn't it? I'm using this saw and Toffee's going to take them all over there. Oh, she just creates more work, Toffs. What have I started, Toffs? Oh. Start something I can't stop. Break them bloody. These are all the hidden bits, Mum, that no one ever really gets to see. The bits that make the bits that look great. These are all the bits that... Yeah. The soil here is really nice. Shush. Mum, I'm actually planting a tree. A eucalyptus tree. We used to have one in the garden that the girls that used to actually hang over the house. We had to get it taken down because it looked like it was going to fall. But so look, so you got the eucalyptus there. See, going back to what I was saying to my mum about thinking outside the bed. It's like, because Mum, thinking outside the bed, Mum, this new strap line we've got, green-fingered hell strap line, thinking outside the bed, is that you've got as much space here outside your bed as you have in it. So, nice big hole. That's a big hole. nice soil under there, shall we? Someone's looking at me. You right there? You right there? Hey? Right, here we go. Lift it. Lift it, lift it. I think we might come, Mum, we might come out one morning and find koala bears. I've got that feeling. We could call them the Sawalha koalas. The Sawalha koalas. You need to get merchandise, the koala sawalas. Yeah, you're right, the curly Croydon's much better. And koalas eat their parents' shit. Look, there's a eucalyptus down there. It's in.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it.
It's quite a nice fit.
It was meant to go there.
Yeah, look. Yeah, the right amount of sun-dappled light. And then if I get rid of this as well. Oh, Mum. I'm so pleased we got this done of you. It's such a likeness, isn't it? How's it going?
All right, I feel a bit like I'm between a rock and a hard place.
Why?
Because I'm between a rock and a hard place.
I think it's just a great idea just to fill them all with soil. Tell me where you want me to put them, and then you can move over there and fill them. No, I mean, it's a shame to move it.
That's what I mean, yeah. And I mean,
But it is very much in the shadow, isn't it?
It is, but I'm sure I put it there in the beginning because it was wasn't it a weak sickly thing? I vaguely remember.
It's quite pingy, isn't it?
Quite what, look?
Pingy.
What does pingy mean?
It's like pinging.
I don't know what pinging means.
Pinging upwards. Pinging into the air. It's pinging.
Oh, okay. I don't know that word.
Okay.
Put that over there where the two.
What, you want them all in one place?
No. I haven't decided where I want them yet. I just.
Is that a monada? Do you want me to make a recommendation?
Yes.
Okay. I think you should put. We've got about 4 of these monadas, which are very pretty.
Yes.
I would pop them sort of along the far.
Yeah,
sort
in a
of
way,
edge.
that's what I was thinking about putting those two
Spaced
over there.
along, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Or a little clutch maybe in that corner.
Yeah.
Put a clutch. So you could have a clutch of these here.
Clutches are always good.
I think clutches are better than actually spreading them out. So maybe
They
like a
are.
clutch of them here.
Yeah.
Because then if one dies, you can always sort of hold on to all of them and separate them and all that.
Also, this one, which is the one I'm most worried about.
That's your...
I know it's the cherry tree, supposedly, but oh god, I sounded like Mum then.
Yeah, you really did. The kisses have started to come here. Look, see the red colour there? I think that's called French kisses, that.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Luscious lips. Excuse me.
In a way, I was just thinking that as the bluebells are dying off, they look like almost a type of salvia, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So we're saying Monada corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, just here. I actually think you should have, although that's flowering, I think you should have cut that back a bit before it got to this point. I think it's got a bit leggy. I think it might be a salvia, like you say. I
thought the whole point of salvia was that you don't cut them back, you let them be as leggy
yeah,
as
but
they want.
once that you do deadhead them all. So when you deadhead them, I think just take it quite a bit further down.
I understood that you don't deadhead salvia.
Yeah, no, you do.
Are you sure you're making it?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
Okay, come on.
Well, if we are going to deadhead
Can you
it,
take
we
the
need
can
to
of drink
deadhead
off
it
me?
now.
Because I'm really...
Yes,
just
of
take
course.
that. Don't drink it. You can have a sip. So, Monada. In the larder. Don't drink all of it, Mum. I haven't heard anything. You need quite a bit of disposable income to live in that one. Oh, nice. Chichi doing a shit in the background. Yeah, that was lovely. And she's still doing it because it's...
No sense of
Oh, God.
Did you take it in what I said about the irises being out of their pot and just... I was going to bring those down here as well, being as we've got these ones.
What, you're going to have lots of irises down here?
I know, well, I mean, in a way, I know I'm using this as a rubbish dump for irises, but being as we don't know what they're going to do...
Why don't we just leave them in the pot?
Because I've taken them out of the pot. Because I put the little...
It's very odd when you had lots of pots.
No, they were all too big.
Right. For some reason, we have a tiny anemone right next to the thistle as well. I don't know if where we're planting stuff in your bed is working. It's like we seem to be really like ignoring the big gaps.
No, you don't. You do ignore the big gaps when you start. You start off with, it's like painting a thing.
I know
You
that,
start
Mum,
off
but
with
surely when you're planting something new, you don't plant it right next to something, you plant it in space. That's what I'm doing over
See
there.
how it takes first of all.
So where do you want your other thistles?
I would say more or less where you are.
Here?
I would say.
So
Along
what,
the
like
back.
1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
So like a line
And
through the
then
middle.
if this one doesn't, I think this one will be fine. But if it doesn't do, then we can move.
That one is doing better than any of the ones you've brought in so far.
Well, these are much younger, aren't they?
Okay, so we've got 3 more of those. So you want all of the thistles down here? Let's do it, because this is a garden.
I
Let's stop
think
thinking
so.
in terms of your bed, my bed, our bed, the garden.
And also,
This
I
is the
think
garden.
one of the things that's a problem is when you just put the odd thing here and there. If you have a clump,
Yeah.
I think we're talking clumps, aren't we?
Yeah, they pull together.
They pull together and they look clumpish.
Yeah, I like a clump.
I like a clump.
I've noticed all roses have these where they have no thorns on them. Is that like a rogue? Should they always be cut off?
No, I mean,
There's nothing attached. It's
I
curious.
doubt that there's any thorns at all in this one, on this one. It usually means that there's a difference. Is there on that one?
There's all sorts of thorns on that one.
Are there? You know when they make new roses, they're not natural.
Right.
There's a name for them. Not
Do you secretly wish you didn't have anemones in your bed?
No, because
Were you quite excited about it? Because in autumn at least you'll have a bit of colour.
and not just that, we've discovered that. I mean, if nothing else, anemones can easily be
Yeah.
removed.
How are you
being
feeling,
really
Mum?
small.
Do you feel like you've got over the hump?
I have got over the overawed, which was why I was sort of bombarding you with when I should be in the garden.
What are
this,
you
that,
now
and the
then?
other. I'm fully ready to go.
Sort of philosophical?
No, I'm
Easy come, easy go?
no. Give me a doing word.
Are you feeling proactive?
Yes.
You feel focused?
Focused, proactive.
Thank you very much.
Have
Oh,
you seen
please.
this?
I know, I'm not entirely sure I like that rose.
No. What I'm wondering is, when do you think they might come, those doodah?
Probably tomorrow.
okay.
The thing is, Mum, I'm not entirely sure the things you did choose for your bed
No,
were very good.
no, you can say it. Put it out
I'm
there.
not entirely sure about this. I've never been entirely sure about this rose.
No, I'm not. I mean, I just went for roses that were at Sissinghurst, to
Right.
be honest.
Yeah.
And if they look gorgeous on the thing, then I mean, we shouldn't be saying that where he can hear us.
I know, let's walk away.
Yeah,
Let's get away from it.
because it's just given us
Out of deference to it, yeah?
it's just given us something
Oh,
that we've
Mum.
just dissed.
Okay, so I'm going to go and get the other one. Yeah.
Toffee. I've just seen Toffee's
This
garden.
Toffee's klepto corner. I mean,
Oh, subs. it's
she's got
very
sharp.
sweet.
I mean, it's Mum. It's entirely dysfunctional.
It's not.
It's really a problem.
It means she's trying desperately to help us.
Oh, Mum.
We're talking about you. She says, get away
She's just
from my
like you.
bed.
Have you noticed under your lilac what she's collected under your lilac? Look. Just looking.
I know. Do you think that's intelligent?
I think it's strange.
Toffee, I'm very impressed with that. She says, I know, I'm very clever.
See, I need to get some more of these expensive pebbles, but I'm worried because she just spreads them around the garden.
You're showing us something.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Are you trying to say Toffee?
Toffs.
That's your favourite? Is that your favourite?
This has got to change. Look, she's even got. Look, she's got an old croissant paper. Bone of our previous head gardener. Mum, look at this. Look. It's a drink holder.
Yay!
It's like an armchair.
Yeah, and also I kept my...
Yeah, it's like a sheath.
It is like a sheath,
For-
except I don't like the word sheath.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I've got a horrible thing. It's also it's a climbing rose.
Yeah, in the middle of a bed, which is a very odd thing to do.
Okay, I admit.
Isn't it weird that we're never in unison? You're now not overawed, and I feel perplexed.
No, but you're fully
What?
wound up and in the middle of everything.
I don't know why.
I mean, you're very what's the word? Not proactive.
Probiotic? Professional.
Yeah. You've gone mad this week. I mean, compared to what you know.
It's been all my ADHD drugs. They've really helped me focus.
I mean, yeah. Okay. No, exactly. Well, that's why that's what they've done. They've made you focus on that. Oh, bless it. I don't understand the genus of roses when they're like that. I mean, why are the older leaves big and the smaller ones coming up small?
Because the older ones are old and the younger ones are young and
No,
new.
it's not that.
They start small, Mum, and they get big.
No, they
that's
don't.
possibly the least perplexing part of this rose. Of all the elements of the biological
It's
nature of this
not.
rose, that is the most understandable.
Subs know what I mean.
Do you like my barcode top?
Oh, no, it's great.
I get a Tesco meal deal every time I do a selfie.
Oh, no, it's nice. It's nice.
I don't really know if we're connecting, Mum. If this is real or fake.
No,
It's authentic.
It's real. It's very authentic.
Okay. Nice, aren't they? So subs, toffee. So putting the next one in. It's quite hard to get these out.
Squeeze the thing.
High velocity. I find just using your hands is the best thing.
Yeah, no,
So we've got 3 in there. I think I need to put in a bit more soil around them.
suddenly it looks quite filled out. See it coming from the bottom?
Yeah, no. You might be able to split that off. I know you're a big fan of splitting, aren't you, Mum?
My ceanothus died there at home.
What are they called? What are they on your thing?
Eryngium zabelli big blue.
Big blue. Le Grand Bleu.
Le Grand Bleu. And eryngium is the word for thistle.
There you go. Yeah, look, there's a lot going on down there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. So there you go, Mum.
Yeah.
So let's just stamp those in. It's hard to stamp in and not stamp on, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Proper little Monada corner. Where are you going to put the... Do you want to put a label down there so we remember?
I will remember now, I think, but yes, do.
Monada fireball. Just put it right down there. Oh, there you go.
That's brilliant.
See, that's what I think. We just need to take the bull by the horns.
Yeah, and
Take the
also
balls by the scrotum, Mum.
I'd come to a complete full stop.
Yeah.
So
Now where are you?
I'm
Semicolon?
roaring
I think you're a semicolon now.
no, I'm roaring along now.
Are you? Parenthesis?
No.
Dash, forward slash?
I can't think of any of the words,
Yeah, I know
but
what
I
you
am going really fast.
Hey, Nadia.
Yeah?
That was like an existential nightmare hoovering outside. Look,
Oh my god, it looks gorgeous.
look what I've managed to do.
Oh, it's just what I've always wanted.
Managed to get the crisscross back out to the centre. Here, look.
Oh, wow.
Now look there.
Oh my god.
So you've got a little like V area.
Oh wow, I love it. The girls are going to love
Well,
it
it's
too.
gonna look good at night. Now,
This has inspired me now. I think we should do full-on Love Island.
yeah, but not fake lawn, no.
We could do reviews. Yeah, let's get fake lawn.
But listen, some of the bulbs have gone, but you can buy individual ones. And I think you might have some in a cupboard in your utility room.
Yeah.
They're just screw-ins. So
No, they
unscrew
won't- I
one.
don't think they won't fit in there.
Unscrew one. See, you never know.
No, they don't. No, look, break.
Anyway, we'll see it tonight. We'll show it tonight. So this is the end of Green-fingered Hell, the part of Green-fingered Hell that Nanny Di looks aghast at. Look, I don't quite hit my head. That means there's no one else that can quite hit theirs. Oh. Okay. So, you'll be able to get a sense of at night, I've got it going, what's there? I have to go gently round the, listen, the mum was looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Up there. A little bit low here. Up to there. Back. Through here. Obviously when we've cut all this kind of undergrowth away, it'll be even more visible. Then we've got a nice little clutch at night. Around here, and then it goes through here. And look, over the acer bed. So anyway, I've got to go and see my therapist. Hopefully tonight, when it's late, you'll get a shot of it. Oh.